Hello, this video is for my portfolio, and I made my app including 3 AI models. Now I need to show my app. For debugging, this app takes some time. This app is made by Flutter, so I can build this app for desktop or Android or web. And this breakpoint is for my last development for downloading some files through URL, but this way is not been successful. I need to find another way. Alright. One more time I need. Okay. As you can see here, this is my application, and you can see here there are 3 buttons for AI. And first of all, I show you the image enhance AI. This image enhancement AI using the tensorflow-lite C library, and if the DLL is not fully loaded, then you can click this button, and I need to load images and this one, and you can push this button, then this will load another library and load the object on memory, and this one is work done. And for another image, it takes some time, and as you can see, this one is for image enlightenment, and the debugging shows the XNM pack on tensorflow-lite C using CPU, and another AI is image detection AI. It's made in its backend is onnx runtime, and the model is the one is based on DETR. So basically it doesn't have required to post-processing, such as no maximum suppression. I need to push this button, then as you can see, the result is not that the accuracy is not that good enough. You can see here this one's the laptop offset, this one is not good enough, and I hope to show another one, but I think it's also not good enough. Motorcycle, laptop, but I test another image, then there is not showing in this because this app can detect human very well, but this animal or other one is not that good enough. So maybe I need to do fine-tuning as well and training again, but I don't have a full resource or training data set or GPU, so I couldn't training this AI. So I just downloaded the model through website and just using the onnx runtime backend. And this chat AI, you can see what you can see it work as like chat-gpt. What's your favorite color? Tell me future job market in Canada. Now I'm in Canada and try to looking for a developer job for 4 or 5 months, but it's not been successfully. I sent over 500 resume, but there's no single interview at all. So maybe my resume is not that attractive because my work experience just for 2 years, and the just my hobby, then it has not enough the work experience. So only 2 years of work experience I can prove it, and the other years I cannot prove because I get into the job. I just making code on my own in my home, so it's not good enough. And the app is work well, but the accuracy is not good enough, I think, because this model is very small model. This one, it has Pi 3.5 mini, 7 billion parameter. So basically it has around 7 gigabyte, but it's quantized version into 4, so it just only have 2.5 gigabyte. And if I want to integrate this big file into my app and deploy it to Android Play Store, then I need to using some other way, because the app should be less than 300 megabyte. But I don't want to like that way, because if I upload this file, then the user only use this AI model. Then what I want is the user choose the AI app, and they can download the model through website such as Hugging Face transformers. And this one is also I downloaded it from Hugging Face. So in that way, people can download the AI and then using my backend, then people can easily using chat AI as well. And this one is TensorFlow-lite version, Lite model, and this one is onnx model. And as you can see, this site, first time I made this image enhance AI for TensorFlow-lite, and I found that I cannot GPU use on Windows desktop, so I wanted to try to use my integrated GPU, my laptop. So I need to using another backend like onnxruntime, and this DirectML, this work well. First time I cannot sure because my GPU is integrated one and my laptop is quite old one, so I can't sure this will work or not, so I need to test it, and I found it work. And you can see another library like AMD ROCm. I also tried to use this library, but this library is for Linux, not Windows, and even Linux, the GPU version, you need to high version of GPU. My GPU is very old one, so I cannot use this library, even in the Linux, like WSL. When I search a website, then people say some trick for all the GPU, and I use the trick, but still I cannot use this library. I can show how I modify this object detection library. This is object detection library model, and I modify this in each input. So basically this node is this edge or node is basic base input, because I modify this upper nodes and include this basic model, because this library is made by PyTorch, so it's channel first one. And when you open the image from your desktop or a desktop, then the image on the memory, the channel is last one. So many people use offensively library to modify the channel first, and then divide the value, each value, by the number 255 to normalize it. So the value is 255, and then you can copy it into the input of the model, then you can run the model. But I integrated this full pre-processing method as well. Then in this way you can accelerate AI model from hardware acceleration such as NPU or GPU. So I think this one is much better. So as you can see, the input, you can just copy the image memory into the input, then the model will transpose the channel and then cast each value from integer to float, and then divide it with the value, and then it passes the original input. So this way is very fast way. I can modify this like this one. So I can export any other models to onnx, and then you can modify this onnx file. Then you can make your graph much better. And I want to show in error history, you can see my work for more detail. And yes, this one you can see what I'm using onnxruntime through my desktop. You can see here for the flags, both of them false, and the XNN is for acceleration on CPU, and DML is acceleration for GPU on desktop. And as you can see, both flags are false, and then the prepare time 33 milliseconds and runtime 83 seconds. And this one, as you can see, I flagged this DML turned on, and as you can see, the prepare time much bigger than previous one, but the runtime session speed a little bit increased, but not huge difference. Maybe this is problem, some exception, or my GPU is not good enough. But anyway, I can run this DML library as well, even though the exception has been thrown. And in the middle of my development, I pull requests. I contribute to the open source in this one. When I build the TensorFlow library, LiteRT library, then I faced some bugs, and especially very old one, at least 3 or 4 years ago, it still exists. And as you can see, this one is library tensorflow-lite, and the function is not full enough. Many function is not included here, so the export, there's some bugs on this library. And first time I met this bug around 2 years ago. At the time I just have 1 year of experience, so I didn't familiar with this build system and Linux system as well, so I couldn't fix this bug at the time. But on second time I faced again, and now I have 2 years of work experience and for several years of work experience, but it's also experience of developing. So I try to find how to fix this bug, and as you can see, this one is downloaded from website pre-built one, and as you can see here, there are some functions correctly, and you need to see this function on this library. And I tried to find how to fix this bug, and finally I found where is the wrong on this TensorFlow library. And with a single line change from public to private keyword, I can fix this bug. And another lines for update. So I made a pull request to the official website, official repository. So as you can see, this one, left one, I fixed this bug, and the major functions, you can see this one, and the old one, pre-built one. Of course, this pre-built one is over 3 years ago, so there are several functions added, so a little bit different, but it's almost the same. And I made a pull request to the official site, TensorFlow, and they accept my request. And this one is my forever first pull request to contribute to open source, so it's very monumental, meaningful for me, and it's the very famous repository. I'm glad I can contribute to this famous library. And another one, when I worked in the previous company, I using this Qualcomm neural library to accelerate my AI model to real time. And you can see here, so some library, you can use hardware acceleration on Qualcomm chipset, such as Snapdragon chipset. Yes, I use like this ones. But at this time, when I built this app, I didn't use this library because I don't have any Qualcomm chipset, so I just used another backend. And now I've been trying to looking for a developer job for over 5 months in this Canada, but it's not been successful with no interview. So now I'm trying to looking for another kind of job, because if I want to improve my education, because one of the reason my resume is not that attractive, because my education is a bachelor degree, but the institution is not regular one, because I withdraw my university and there are some other policy of my country, so the government run official some institution for lifelong education. So some people, when they don't have bachelor degree, then they can get some tests or examinations, and when they pass it, then the government will give you the bachelor degree, and my one is that one. So when I apply some company, then the company requires the name of the institution, my university. So, but I can find the proper university name because my degree is issued by government and lifelong education institution, so I couldn't find it. So I couldn't apply that kind of company. So maybe I need to try to improve my education, such as master degree in this Canada. Then maybe if I get a permanent residency, then the tuition fee is much cheaper than international tuition fee. 3 times or 4 times expensive. So maybe I need to try to get PR, then I need to any kind of job, have a job first. So maybe I need to try to looking for another job, but I'm very hugely interested in this AI developing industry. So if you guys have any vacancy and feel like my skills is full enough, you guys task, then please contact me, then I appreciate it. As you can see, my work experience just 2 years, but I can handle C++, I can build on my own, I modify build system as well. As you can see, this one is my build one, not this one is official one, and I build official another way, because sometimes the official way is not work well, so I need to modify the CMake file, then I can build well. And not only modifying the AI graph, I can make the AI graph from scratch through some framework like PyTorch or TensorFlow. Of course, the module I can build the famous module, the named what is the one that yes, transformer. I can build transformers and on my own, and then applying several new technology, some recent papers saying some kind of graph is better, then I adapt it to my graph. But this one is I just downloaded it because I cannot train my model because I don't have a resource. So even though I can do many things. I can build real-time object detection model on my own and build it and deploying it to like this one, this backend. And of course I can modify the backend because there are some issues on this backend, especially when using the on-device training like this one. This one is very new technology. You can train your AI app on your edge device. So you can train your AI on your mobile device. So when I tried to using this one 1 year ago, the official GitHub, there's some bugs as well, and so I need to modify the bugs, and finally I can adapt this on-device training on my app. But at the time I didn't know how to contribute to open source, so I cannot contribute to the onnxruntime, this official repository. But anyway, I can conduct this quite deep task as well, and of course I can build this made of front end like this Flutter app. So I think I can quite many tasks, but it seems like my resume is not that attractive. So I just hope this video will help me getting a developer job in the future. So alright, thank you for watching my video, and bye bye.